And everyone is ready to go here in Berlin at the Olympiastadion. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And a lot at stake tonight because it's the second leg of this particular tie. It's Union Berlin, and they face Sparta Prague.
Well, the first leg was a really good game, Derek. It had action at both ends, it was an even contest, and it's set up perfectly for this second leg. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
A look at the starting 11 today.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can get control of the midfield, because your wing-backs can then play higher up the pitch and the front two can combine as a pair, but they need to dominate that central area.
The opposition starting 11.
Well, I'm just a little worried. They might be too negative here. They're certainly going to be hard to break down with that five-man midfield, but will they have enough going the other way? I'm not sure.
And now they get the ball rolling. A good and fair challenge. Good-looking ball. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And given away. In the perfect position to read it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Firing it towards goal. Putting his body on the line. Great pressure to win the ball back. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. Kedira. Haraguchi. Gieselman. Oh, a vital interception. Derghal. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? He's going forward well here. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Decent position. Couldn't keep it. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Derghal. Every pass hitting its target. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Awoniyi. Beautifully disguised ball. Save, but still it. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Punched away. Well, no danger now.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
That's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And dispossessed. Römer. Well, he's given us away. Václav Dirchal. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Top-class defending. Aboniyi. Römer. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Oh, big opportunity! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Can someone get on the end of this? A very effective clearance. And a fine cross. And it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Ladislav Krejci. Dirchal. And intercepted it. Genki Haraguchi. Well, can they open up the defence here? Crossing possibilities. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. And they need to get tighter here. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Ladislav Krejci. Klojek. Krejci. And there to intervene. Gieselman. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Now can they make something happen? Oh, a nice looking pass. Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. Hansko. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And options in the centre. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Delivering it. And a no-nonsense clearance. Hummel. And a significant block following that cross. Can they get in behind them? Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. A corner will ensue. And the short option preferred. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. And in the perfect position to read it. And space to cross it. A deep delivery. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Christopher Trimmel. Hummel. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. How about the cross? And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Unable to keep the ball. A good and fair challenge. Genki Haraguchi. Becker. I must say this looks promising. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And that's a corner. Played over. It didn't happen for them. Christopher Trimmel. He could pick out a teammate. Was spot on with that challenge. Counter-attacking very much an option. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And he keeps going. And snuffing out the danger. He has time to play it over. The first half here comes to an end. And now they get the ball rolling. favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. A corner will ensue. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Sacek. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Hummel. Sacek. Krejci. Playing with purpose and control. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And the cross is very much on. Wonderful chance! And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Short corner taken. Fine cross into the middle. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And the danger cleared. That's how to rob them of possession. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Excellent defending. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Gieselman. Well, what an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. you've got to say meat and drink to those in the wall. Chance to cross. Corner kick forthcoming. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. And over it comes. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. Hansko. Sacek. 30 minutes left for play. It's a high-level tackle. Brilliant. Ladislav Krejci. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Short corner favoured. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. They take it short. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, no problems defensively. And there's the feed into the box. And a no-nonsense clearance. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Awoniyi. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Magnificent defending. It needs an accurate cross. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Václav Derchal. Sacek. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Good tackle. Now potential danger. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Krejci. Sacek. And he read it well. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Long way out. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
And the substitution will occur now. Römer. It's with Murwald. Genki Haraguchi. Kevin Murwald. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Giving it a try. What a save! Can someone get on the end of this? Not really the ideal clearance. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Real need to get rid of it. Dangerous ball. And the danger's still on. Well, nothing productive, really. David Hansko. And into the last 15 minutes of action. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough. I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Kevin Behrens. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Pavelka. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Krejci. Adam Hrojek. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Knoche. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Krejci. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Vogelsammer. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. And players waiting at the far post. Good technique displayed. Well, such a disappointment. 0-0 it remains.
Well, that should have been the winner. He just lacked composure when it mattered most.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Unable to keep the ball that time. Can they nudge in front late on here? Moving forward effectively. But they took care of the situation defensively. Paul Jekyll. Christopher Trimmel. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. And now, passing it through. Kevin Murwald. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, able to close down the shot. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Pavelka. He's holding the ball up here effectively, waiting for support to arrive. Vogelsammer. Teammate available. Kevin Murwald. He's in control of the situation. Rummel. A good and fair challenge. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and two 15-minute periods of extra time to come. And now they get the ball rolling. Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. A corner will ensue. And the cross is very much on. Wonderful chance! And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
What an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
And over it comes. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Long way out. Just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good...
What a save. Good technique displayed. Well, such a disappointment. 0-0 it remains.
Well, that should have been the winner. He just lacked composure when it mattered.
So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Kevin Behrens. They've lost it. Durchal. A move of promise on the flank. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. You wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
He goes short. Well, not cleared away completely. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Now what can they do from here? And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Knoche. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Kevin Merwald. Aboniyi under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him, couldn't keep it. Krejci. This might be ideal for the counter. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Short and along the ground. Can they get in behind them? In position here to protect the ball. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, sometimes they come off for you. Sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Kevin Merwald. An easy one to cut out, really. Pavelka. Options in the centre. And it's gone behind for the corner. And played short. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Danger here as he runs at them. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Well, the pass not finding its target. He's going forward well here. Cuts it back. He's using his strength to good effect. And a body in the way. And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. In the right place to cut out the pass. Brummer, using his physical strength to shield it. A very good tackle. And the ball's gone. Decent position. Pavelka. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And fed forwards. A decisive clearance it was. Brummer. It's with Mervalt. Level pegging, but can they change that? But nothing comes of it. Ladislav Krejci. On the ball, Haraslin. Promising looking ball. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Paul Jekyll. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Making sure it didn't get past him. Keen to take it short here. Cross fired over. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Fruitful looking attack. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Pavelka has the strength to hang on to it. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Promising possession, this. Making sure nothing came of it. And he could be in proper trouble here. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, threat over for now. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Well, a good tackle. Crossing into the middle. Well, thumped clear. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. Well, favouring placement over power, but that's a moment he would like to forget all about. A corner will ensue. And the cross is very much on. Wonderful chance. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Well, what an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
And over it comes. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Long way out. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good...
What a save. Good technique displayed. Well, such a disappointment. 0-0 it remains.
Well, that should have been the winner. He just lacked composure when it mattered.
Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the tech.
And now it is all about the penalty shootout. Clinical as always, in front of goal. And he steps up to take the shot. So lethal in front of goal. And there it is, perfectly executed. Job done from the spot. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Well, he fired it straight down the middle. His turn to try to convert from the spot. He went for the so-called Panenka, but couldn't keep that down. Well, he failed to deliver that time. And now a heaven-sent opportunity to win the match. In it goes! That seals it!
Well, under pressure, that's a very composed penalty. And over the course of the game, they just about deserved it.